This year's Super Bowl was, among other things, hilarious. Tom Brady, Bill Belichick, and the Patriots won their 6th Super Bowl in the past 18 years, and in doing so, once again effectively flexed on all the edgy analysts who predicted this year would be the end for the Patriots.
Does it feel like the beginning of the end for the Patriots dynasty?
It really does.
And I think we might have a parade on Tuesday or something like that, so.
But arguably just as important of a headline, at least to some, was the inclusion of SpongeBob SquarePants in this year's halftime show, or in this case, lack thereof. In case you don't know what I'm talking about, let me quickly summarize. On November 26th of last year, the creator of SpongeBob SquarePants, Steven Hillenburg, tragically passed away after battling with ALS. In response to this news, a fan of the show started a petition on change.org to have Sweet Victory played during the 2019 Super Bowl halftime show, which is a song from the Season 2 episode Band Geeks, where SpongeBob and other members of Bikini Bottom perform at the Bubble Bowl, the show's version of the Super Bowl. The petition quickly gained steam, and by the time the Super Bowl came around, it had garnered over 1.1 million signatures from fans. Multiple news sources picked it up, and Maroon 5 even teased SpongeBob in their trailer for their Super Bowl performance. Everything was pointing towards a memorable and emotional performance that would honor the late Steven Hillenburg. But when the time came, instead of getting an epic tribute performance, we got an exactly 13-second cameo that introduced this. So then what happened? The hype was there was a great reason, and a good chunk of viewers knew about it. Well, I have a clip from Maroon 5 that I think explains a lot.
Yeah, so I saw this thing with SpongeBob online and it got kind of big and it was in the news or something, and I guess people want a little tribute to the character, a little shout out, and that's cool. So I think we might throw in a couple seconds or something as a cameo, and everyone's gonna be pleased. They're all gonna love it.
And I think that pretty much sums it up. To be serious though, it is actually shocking to me that they didn't play any of Sweet Victory or give a longer tribute. And it boils down to not understanding a part of your audience at all. The NFL was basically handed a golden opportunity on a silver platter and completely botched it. This shows how disconnected they are, not only with their fans, but with the public in general. The NFL has been plagued by controversy and falling viewership numbers in recent years, with this year serving as a peak for all of these issues. And if you don't know already, this year's halftime show was by far the most controversial in NFL history, with several artists either saying no to performing or pulling out, all in support of Colin Kaepernick and civil rights issues. But here, the NFL had a chance to do something that was beyond all of this, something that wasn't political or controversial, something that everyone could agree was just a nice moment that showed that the NFL listens and cares, and that the fans matter to them, and that what they say has to matter. And it would have been a terrific move from a PR standpoint. In the midst of all the controversy and all the negativity, they had an opportunity to do something nice. Something that wasn't in response to all of this negativity, but instead a genuine moment that they did because they listened to what their fans wanted, and not because they were trying to save face or make a statement. And it also made sense from a business side. The NFL had a chance to bring in potentially millions of younger and new viewers, an area that they have a problem with. And for younger viewers who don't follow the NFL, this would have been a great first impression to make. But instead of listening to the fans and giving them what they wanted, the NFL failed to see the positive potential a real tribute could have had, and instead gave a short cameo that they thought would be satisfactory. Now, I don't want to completely bash the NFL and label this as a complete failure, because at the end of the day, it's not. SpongeBob still got screen time at one of the biggest events of the year. And to all the SpongeBob fans who wanted to see a full-blown Sweet Victory performance, such as myself, you should still be proud of what was accomplished. I mean, think about it. A cartoon that first aired 20 years ago got a cameo from one of its second season episodes at the Super Bowl halftime show, one of the biggest events of the year. And this wasn't because the NFL or Maroon 5 asked people if they wanted this. No. This happened because one random fan decided to start a petition that over 1 million other fans signed. So it doesn't matter that there was no Sweet Victory performance. It doesn't even matter that there was a cameo. All that matters is that SpongeBob will always be a part of people's lives, and through it, Steven Hillenburg. Because SpongeBob doesn't need a big organization to say it's great. It has millions of fans who have loved and supported the show over the years. The individuals who start petitions, the friends who share childhood stories of watching the beloved show when they were younger. So no, it doesn't need a big NFL performance. All it needs is you. And that is the truth.